Kokobel, radiant even amongst his brethren, felt a curious pull, a yearning. It emanated from the mortal realm, a place he rarely considered. His gaze fell upon Aquarius, the water-bearer. He saw her, a woman trapped within the starlight, her form a constellation. Her beauty, a symphony of stardust and sorrow, captivated him. He had never felt such intensity, such raw emotion. This was love, but a love forbidden. Celestial beings were not to interfere with the mortal realm, let alone fall in love with its prisoners. Yet Kokobel found himself drawn to her night after night. He whispered stories to her across the cosmos, tales of celestial wonders and divine feasts. Her laughter, like the tinkling of celestial chimes, echoed in his soul. He learned her name, Lyra, and with each passing night, Kokobel's resolve solidified. He would free her from her starry prison, even if it meant defying the very laws of creation. The other celestial beings warned him. Her fate is not yours to alter, they cautioned. Interference is forbidden. But Kokobel's love drowned out their warnings. He sought ways to manipulate the celestial fabric, to rewrite the constellations, to free Lyra. He ventured into forbidden libraries, consulted ancient texts. He sought out celestial beings of immense power, beings whispered to have shaped the very stars. But every path led to a dead end. Lyra's imprisonment was absolute, a punishment for a forgotten sin. To defy this was to defy the celestial order itself, yet Kokobel refused to be deterred. He continued his search, driven by a love that burned brighter than any sun. He whispered promises to Lyra, vows of freedom and a love that transcended the boundaries of heaven and earth. He discovered a ritual, a dangerous, forbidden ritual whispered about in hushed tones. It spoke of a celestial artifact, the chalice of creation, capable of reshaping reality itself. But the cost was steep. The ritual demanded a sacrifice, a celestial being stripped of their immortality, cast down to the mortal realm. Kokobel did not hesitate. He would sacrifice everything for Lyra. He gathered the necessary components, celestial elements imbued with immense power. He performed the ritual, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and anticipation. As he completed the final incantation, a surge of power, raw and untamed, erupted around him. The heavens roared their disapproval. His brethren looked on in horror as Kokobel, clutching the chalice of creation, focused its power upon Lyra's constellation. He would free her. He would pay any price. A blinding light engulfed him. Pain, unlike anything he'd ever known, ripped through him. He felt his immortality being stripped away, his celestial essence unraveling. The heavens tore open, a vortex of raw power pulling him down, down, down. He had failed. The chalice, ripped from his grasp, tumbled into the void, and as he fell, he saw her. Lyra, her form shimmering, tears of stardust streaming down her face. "I love you," she whispered, her voice echoing across the chasm. Then darkness consumed him. He crashed into the mortal realm, his celestial grace replaced with the weight of mortality. The curse took hold. His once beautiful visage twisted into a grotesque mockery of his former glory. He was no longer Kokobel, the radiant. He was something else entirely, something broken. Exile, a world tainted by humanity. He awoke in mud and rain, the stench of humanity assaulting his senses. Gone were the celestial gardens and the symphony of the stars. He was surrounded by ugliness, by the cacophony of a world he no longer understood. He was trapped, a prisoner in a realm he had once disdained. Centuries blurred into an agonizing procession of sunrises and sunsets. He wandered the earth, a pariah, his appearance a constant reminder of his fall. Humans recoiled from him, their fear palpable. They called him demon, devil, monster. He hated them. He hated their weakness, their ignorance, their fleeting lives that ended in dust. They were everything he was not, and yet he was chained to their world, forced to share in their mortality, a never-ending punishment for his transgression. A heart hardened by betrayal. He raged against his fate. He sought ways to break the curse, to return to Lyra, but the heavens were silent. His pleas for forgiveness went unanswered. The celestial realm had abandoned him. As millennia passed, a cold fury settled in his heart. Love curdled into bitterness, his sacrifice a cruel joke. He had given up everything for Lyra, and for what? To rot in this wretched place, surrounded by creatures he loathed. He embraced the title they gave him, the Fallen One. He became a creature of darkness. His heart hardened against the world. He would never know peace, not while Lyra remained imprisoned in her celestial cage.